Okay, now what you're gonna want to do is get some two-stroke oil. You gotta bring these over and get them honed. That's what I did. Your local repair shop, whatever, get them honed out. Now, gotta get some two-stroke oil. I have to go get some, and you kind of just want to spread it inside of there, around everywhere, and get some on the piston, so it slides in there nice. And when you first start it, it has compression. And also, you want to make sure these gaps on the rings right here, they are lined up. There's little nubs here on this specific piston, and there's one there, and there's one right here, down here. So then you got to make sure the openings are lined up. So when you stick it in, the piston rings lock in place. So let me grab some two-stroke oil quick, and then we will rub it in there. Okay, so I got some two-stroke oil, some ANS oil, only stuff you should run, you know. Anyways, Valvoline for snowmobiles. Valvoline is good, as long as you're not mixing it. If you're doing it pre-mixed, I'd do some AMs at 50-1. But since it mixes, then oh yeah, shit, don't want to get oil all over that. Yeah, just kind of be smart about it. Like, not what I was like. And spread it throughout the fucking thingy. Especially towards the bottom, because that's where it's going to be going in. Oh, so I'm going to do this quick, because this takes some time. Shit. See, you spill it everywhere, and then you get screwed. So yeah, this is gonna be a mess too, so don't do it where I'm doing it. I do it like on a workbench or something, but I'm stupid, so just kind of spread it out everywhere, all the walls, everywhere. So that's done, right? You can use any oil, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you're running it, it's just lubricating it. So now, set that down, put it right there. You're going to want to lubricate the piston a little bit. Right? Let's get the piston a little lubricated up, so let me pour some oil in here quick. Alright? And now, just kind of move it all over, especially the rings. Pour it on there a little bit. Some of that two-stroke delightness all over them rings, everywhere. And then make sure your rings are lined up with those notches too when you put the jug on. That's a little tricky. You gotta do the first one, and then you make sure the second one's lined up. It's hard doing that once. Okay, so my piston's all lubed up. That's what she said. I'm sorry. So piston's all lubed up, and let me throw this cap on here. And, I wipe off my hands on my sweatshirt, because that's what you should do. No, you should not. You'll ruin your sweatshirt. So now, let me see here. Which angle should I go? Well, I'm going to have to do it from this angle. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see. I'll try to make it so you guys can, but I also want to rebuild this thing right. Yeah. So this, you always gotta mark your things of which side it went on. So this one went on this side. Alright, so my first one's lined up. I kind of squeeze the ring. Fits. Well, it smells like butt in here. This is kind of tricky. Might get forward to when I actually pop it on here. There we go. Okay. Freaking on there, bud. Okay, so that's on there, right? I'm gonna leave it up like that so nothing goes in the, falls in there or anything. And now you basically tighten your nuts on there. You know, get the bottom all tightened up. Make sure you have your gasket on there. You gotta be a pretty stupid ass rookie to forget that gasket. No, make sure you have your new gaskets. I mean, you guys might not know that, but I just told you guys. So, if you've done it before, you have to be pretty stupid to forget your gasket. So tighten that right on there. There we go. No, I did not pull my frickin' recoil top piece off thingy, so yeah. It's probably better to pull that off. Now, after I go around kind of snug, now I'm tightening them all. And this is a 12 millimeter, or at least for my engine, because I have the Japanese one. This is the 340 and 440, I think they were the Japanese engine, and those were really bulletproof, so don't ask me why it blew up. It was sent really hard. Okay, so now we are going to get our gasket kit. Let me just get this out in front of you guys so you can see right here. Okay, now we are going to want this. Okay. That's gonna be put there, right? And then, so, oh yeah, also in your gasket, those are your exhaust manifold pieces. So you got new. Okay, so I marked my heads too. I think it's this head, yeah. This head is the fun head. And this is the snow wheel will not fire up today because I do not have carburetors for it right now. But those are coming in soon. My corroded ass head. I mean, they cleaned up the bottom good. You know what? I like how I just have no life. Yeah, it's gonna go on this way because the lettering on there, if I'm correct, that lettering goes on this side. Or it depends how you put it together, but at least on my engine it does. Depends how it's put together. Okay, that's gonna put right there. Just like that. Right? And then we're going to go over here, grab 4 12 millimeter nuts. And then we are going to put them on the engine. Really, Jordan, I am going to grab a 12 millimeter socket. I got 12 mil, boys. And girls. Just throw this on here quick. Now I am not tightening them right now. because you gotta just kind of set them all in there, make sure the cylinder head's positioned how you want it, and then you gotta tighten them all, make it everything even. Shaboy. Okay. This bolt's really not wanting to go on. Okay, now they're all now I'm gonna make sure they're kind of half snug, all of them. Not tighten them yet. And now I'm going to go around and tighten in an X pattern. That one. That one. That one. And then that one. And then I'm gonna go around one more time. X pattern, just kind of snug them up. Make sure they're pretty. Those are torque layer enticer. Oh, my favorite. I love that reference from him, you know. That Larian, just kind of make sure they're all kind of torqued in there. But, you know, I put that on my YouTube channel, one of my earlier videos. Those are fucking torqued. My favorite reference. Okay? Now everything. I don't know why I'm shaking it. It's not like it's gonna move. But then you have that. And then I would highly recommend this to top off your brand new engine. Brand new spark plugs. Just gotta slide them some bitches right in there, you know. Just like that. Then would you look at that? That's just majestic. Then you want to go grab your socket. I don't have a socket for the spark plug. I'll have to borrow a spark plug wrench. So yeah, spark plug wrench, and tighten that up there. I'll do that in a second. And it looks like my buddy's here to annoy the piss out of me. So I'm going to have to go right now, and we'll do the other side in a moment. So, some dumbass ended the video, so I had to restart. You fucking idiot! Stay away from my phone.
I didn't, as long as you're editing that shit out.
I know, I have a fucking edit tool. Okay, so, as I was saying, damn it. Okay, there we go, I just ripped the box, but whatever. So we got a rebuild kit. Holy crap, it's a second, oh never mind. I thought there was gonna be another box, but this is just the rings. So you got your rings, you got your pistonion, you got snaps, the bearing in your pistonion. Let's get that out of there. Oh, majestic. Actually, I don't see a bearing, so I guess I'm gonna have to use my old bearing. Which I'm glad I didn't get rid of it, because yeah, I don't have another bearing, so I have to use my old bearing. Here's that bearing.
You're gonna have to edit a minute
right
out.
In there.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Ryan. I'm showing how to do this.
Fucking really.
Dude, you're talking in my video. I'm not editing that out. Don't pause it, buddy.
No, actually edit that shit out.
I will. Now stop talking, bud. Or you can do something. Anyways. So you grab your piston. Oh, that fucker looks hot. Ho ho. Ho ho. Look at that sexy piston. So you gotta grab your piston. Right? You gotta smash it. No, you don't gotta do that. You gotta grab. I like to grab my rings. Right here. And I always like to put a ring in this side of the piston so I can slide the pin in and then just put this ring on, because there's no way you're going to get that ring on this side. So I got to open my rings. Eek. I got to open my rings, I said. Here, 1 second. God damn. See, Ryan, I'm going to have to cut shit out of my video.
No shit, you fucking should have gotten everything prepped.
Where is my... Dude. Where's my needle? That's why there's editing, buddy.
1 hour later.
Where's my needle? Where's my fucking needle? Okay, this will do. Wire snippers. Just don't freaking snip your bag. There we go. I guess I could have used my old rings instead of struggling for like 10 minutes finding those, but nope. So you don't want to lose that other ring. Sets it in like the worst place possible. Okay, and then that arrow on your piston, you want that to point towards your recoil. Or, see the little notch on your top ring, that needs to be to your intake. Notch kind of to offset, needs to be that way. So then that arrow is pointing towards your recoil. Kind of like that. Or, sometimes on aftermarket pistons, it will point towards your exhaust. So one of those two. Okay, finally found my needle nose. Someone did. Okay. So, gotta grab this somehow. And somehow, here, let me do this quick, but you gotta pop that ring right into your piston. So let me kind of do this on my own, out of camera, so I do it right and don't lose the ring. Okay, so I got a lot of that edited out. That took me like 5 minutes to put that ring in there. But, got the ring in. So then that on the arrow side, thank God I didn't do it on the wrong side because I have to take it out. But, okay. So now it's going to go in like that, right? So you are going to want to, your bearing is in your crankshaft. Make sure that bearing's in there, otherwise you're going to have to take it out again. You want to get your wrist pin, is what the technical name is for, or it's called. Get your wrist pin. And you want to put it like that. So you can still put it in there. You want to, I'm gonna turn my crankshaft so it's higher up. There we go. You gotta shimmy that. And push that in there. Just like that. That beautiful, doesn't move at all. Beautiful new piston. Right? And you want to get your other ring and somehow shimmy it into that piston. Well, this is a fun part. Gotta make sure it's recording. The fun part. Never use foreign objects to put in stuff. I guess for putting the rings in, there's an exception. You can use a needle nose, but don't push on your piston or anything like that because you don't want to damage it. And that is in. Just making sure. Sorry, my head's in the way. Fat head, but that is in. Wipe off my hands. Make sure there's nothing on that piston, and we gotta put the rings on it. You should have done that before, Jordan. Why did you wait? Okay, so you gotta take your rings out. I already explained how to do this, so I'm just gonna throw these on earlier in the video, but I'll explain to you just in case you skipped this part very briefly. It's pretty easy. So, on your rings, there is lettering. I'm just trying to find the lettering quick. There's a K, right? On these specific rings, there's a K. And the lettering has to go right side up. Okay? So this, the K is like that, so that's going to go like that, and then the K, yeah, so they're going to go right side up, like that. So I'm going to throw these on, kind of put them on without snapping them. I have snapped rings before, it sucks. You have to order new rings. It's more time and money. I like to put it in there. It's kind of slowly. Now the notch for this one, the bottom is right here. So you gotta kind of pull on the ring. Yep, now clicked in place. First part. grab your second ring. You want to find your K, undo your K right side up. You want to put that in there, like that. There we go. Just like that. And now you want to get your oil and lube it up. So just basically a simple 2 fingers of oil and kind of lube that up. So let me do that quick. Okay, so that lubed up. Now I want to grab your jug. I'm just trying to think. Okay, had myself scared there for a second. But no. Okay, so you want to get your jug done. Just kind of want to lube it in there. Just like that. And I'll see you guys when I'm done lubing it in a second. Okay, now, what you're gonna do, I'm gonna move my cap first. Put back on my oil container. Now, I'm using AMSOIL, but it really doesn't matter which oil you use, as long as it's not some outboard shitty Casey's 2-stroke. That stuff is not good for your engine. You wanna make sure you put this jug on here straight as you can. It's not like you're straight, but you should put your jug on there straight. Lined up. Okay, so now I got it. I literally just got it. It's lit. There we go. We'll slide that down. Just like that. Just like everything slides in place. Oh, that was majestic. Okay, and then you wanna put on your nuts. That's what she said. You want to put on your nuts and put that in there. You know. Alright, so you want to put this on. 15 minutes. Oh, dude. Okay. So I got that. Now you want to grab your tool. I'm not quite sure what this is called, you know, because I'm stupid, but I just kind of torque those sumbitches right on there. Just like that. No one's looking at me right now, watching me what I'm doing. Put that on there. Doorknob. Put that right on there. And kind of snug them all up first, and then you want to go in the X pattern once again and torque those sumbitches right on there. One over here, now over here, now over here, and then over here. Just like in your X pattern. Kind of like the skizzer pattern, but oosh! Just like that. And then torque that on there a little tighter, actually. Okay. Now that's all clean. There's nothing on, no dust on there from my sleeves or anything. Okay, so I got that. Now I gotta grab gasket right here. And now, oh, it smells like ass in here. Now you see your ring bigger and smaller. One side slightly bigger, stick the bigger side down, and then try to line up one of these notches with one of these. Not like it matters, but that's just what I do. Stick that right on there. And then you want to see which side lettering goes here. If I'm correct. Yes, it does. Yep, that's what I did in the last one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I did. Lettering goes this side towards carburetors. Right there. And that goes right there. Right. Then you gotta torque them on there. Don't want to tighten them. I'm just doing this to thread them in there, which I don't even need a friggin' wrench. Yeah. It's like I edit it, but then I forget that but then I edit it, but then I accidentally post the unedited version.
How cringy that would be. Just delete it.
Oh.
Delete the video.
So now, you gotta tighten them in X pattern again. Snug them up, not very tight, just kind of snug them.
Alright, then you go back in your X pattern, make them a little tighter. I know there's at least one person knowing how to rebuild snowmobile engine, even if no one watches the video, whatever. So you tighten them, make sure that, I'm just going around one more time, make sure they're snug. Because I'm paranoid.
Okay, you want to throw your spark plug on. And that's going to be it for this video, because everyone knows how to put exhaust bolts on, or I would assume so. So that's it for this video. Part 3, I think, will come out soon with carburetors and exhaust. So stay tuned for that.